What is SIM card registration? The SIM Registration Act, officially designated as Republic Act No. 11,934 and commonly referred to as the SIM card law, is a Philippine law mandating the registration of SIM cards before activation. Under the measure, mobile device users must register their SIM cards, whether prepaid or postpaid. What is the importance of SIM Card Registration Act? The SIM Card Registration Act is a measure put in place by governments to create accountability and track the use of mobile devices. By requiring users to register their SIM cards, authorities can trace ownership and monitor illegal activities such as terrorism, drug trafficking, and fraud. The Act also helps to combat the spread of fake or counterfeit SIM cards, which are used for criminal purposes. Ultimately, the Act aims to enhance national security and curb the incidence of criminal activities, especially in countries with high rates of mobile phone usage. SIM Card Registration Act approved. The SIM Card Registration Act was approved in the Philippines on December 23, 2019. The law requires all users of prepaid and postpaid SIM cards to register their personal information with their respective service providers. When is the SIM Card Registration Act took effect? The SIM Card Registration Act finally took effect on the 27th of December 2022. All mobile users must register their numbers to avoid the deactivation of their cards. Originally, mobile users had until the 26th of April 2023 to register. Fortunately, the Department of Information and Communications Technology, DICT, extended the deadline to the 25th of July 2023. What are the advantages of SIM Card Registration Act? The SIM Card Registration Act in the Philippines has several advantages. First, it helps track down criminals and terrorists who use unregistered SIM cards for their illegal activities. Second, it promotes accountability and responsibility among individuals who own and use SIM cards. Third, it helps reduce incidents of mobile phone-related scams, such as text scams and identity theft. Lastly, it provides a more accurate mechanism for tracing lost or stolen phones and SIM cards. Overall, the SIM Card Registration Act has contributed to improving the safety and security of mobile phone users in the Philippines. What are the disadvantages of SIM Card Registration Act? The SIM Card Registration Act in the Philippines may have some disadvantages. First, it could be costly for network providers and may result in higher prices for consumers. Second, it may be cumbersome to register SIM cards for people in remote and rural areas who may not have access to registration centers. Third, the privacy of the users may be compromised as personal information is stored in a government database. Lastly, it may not effectively prevent criminal activities such as phishing, spamming, and cyberbullying, as criminals can still use unregistered SIM cards or steal someone's identity. What happens if the SIM is not registered? If a SIM card is not registered, it cannot be activated and used by a mobile network operator. The National Telecommunications Commission, NTC, mandated that all SIM cards in the country must be registered in an effort to eliminate fraudulent activities and improve security. Failure to register a SIM card can result in the disconnection of the line and possible penalties. It is therefore essential to comply with the registration process to enjoy uninterrupted cellular services in the Philippines. Who is eligible for SIM registration? All Filipinos and foreign residents of the Philippines with valid identification cards are eligible for SIM registration. Additionally, individuals who are at least 18 years old and possess a valid tax identification number, TIN, can also register for a SIM card. However, the government has imposed a limit of 3 SIM cards that can be registered per individual, regardless of whether they are Filipinos or foreign residents. What to do if you lose your SIM card? If you lose your SIM card, immediately report it to your respective telco. You will be asked for the following information: name, address, date of birth, mobile subscriber number, other relevant and reasonable information. Where can we register for Globe, Smart and Ditto subscribers?